Yeah, well, it's too late. The countdown's already over. Which means we gotta do the stream now. Them's the rules. So if I'm extra ignoring chat today, I promise it's not my fault. Um, actually no, I'm gonna pull up. But can I pop out Twitch chat? Is that an option for me? The little like Twitch chat widget that normally shows up on OBS that lets me like type and see the chat more clearly is totally bugged out, and it's just a gray box right now. And I'm not really sure what to do about that because that's kind of annoying. It's kind of frustrating. That's why I was doing the sanity check. I had to make sure it was still linked at all. But I should have been doing that. You mentioned the typing test, and I had to do one really quick, and I got a bad score, so we're not going to talk about it. I really do need to practice. Like, what I need to do, I feel like I shouldn't have made this a bit in the first place, because I'm not going to ignore you for 2 hours. It's just going to be, like, 1 hour. What I should do is, like, relearn how to type completely. Because I don't think there's any way for me to, like, pop out the chat from the web client. So I'm not really sure how to get... Because, like, I have Twitch open right now, but that's giving me my own stream, which is going to give me connection problems, because if I'm streaming to myself, that's just a whole bunch of, you know, wasted bandwidth, so I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not sure what to do. So, I'll try and peek. The text is a lot smaller on the OBS preview, because that's open at all times, so I'm sure that's doing wonders for my GPU. But, I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do, so... Also, oh goodness, it looks like my ping is really high. Do I sound bit crushed or anything at all? Just curious. Can we get, a stream quality check? I guess the audio wouldn't be the part that gets screwed up, it would mostly be the video, which you aren't getting any right now because I'm alt-tabbed, but... as I have titled the stream, I will be attempting to implement your water wheel contraption today, as I do need a good, consistent power source. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, I guess. I don't know. Yippee! But there's also other things I want to do. Like, we recently got the ME system online. And, why am I up here? This is a weird place for me to be. And we also have gotten our heels dug into Chapter 4 as we've gotten our refinery and our industrial fermenter. So we can make a train, I guess. I don't know. I don't have train autism. I don't see the hype behind trains. Is that something I can say for myself? Actually, trains suck. They're bad. I do want to make the water wheel thingy, but I'm worried that it's going to take like a million years. And that'd be a little bit unfortunate. Isn't it like 16,000 SU per alternator, or am I crazy? Pondering the alternator. I wish it would just... It says it requires 32 RPM. I think that's the issue. We need to... We need to put a bunch of water wheels in parallel or whatever to do that. And then there's issue B. Where am I gonna put this contraption? Because this is a big contraption. I think this area might be too small. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Counting blocks these days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are they the same? But then this area is smaller unless... this side, but this is a wider gap, but that should be equal there, and then I don't know what the point of that is. Of this is. Oh yeah, the stream timer is still on. I made a foolish mistake there. Apologies for ruining the entire stream for future generation. But yeah, you're right, under the treated planks. Probably the best way to put it. How am I gonna get down there? Like, another trampoline? Nah. I wish I had, like, the elevators. I think I already did this. The elevate... Wait. What was I thinking of? What's in my... Oh, I have a bucket of resin. Wait. Why do I have a bucket of resin? Did I not make the fiberboard? I did make the fiberboard. I need more sawdust. How am I gonna get more sawdust? Oh, you know what? I need to check my sorting system. Yeah, I don't think I can do an elevator. Like, I can make a create elevator, except I'm not going to. That would take up way too much space. I'm talking about the, I forget which mod had it. Was it Quark? I don't think Quark is a thing. Yeah. I hear at least. That had, like, the really cheesy block that you could just stand on and you jump and take you to the next floor. And it costs, like, an ender pearl and some wool to bake or something like that. Good old quality of life. Wow. I've got a lot of spores in here. This is gonna start overflowing. In a couple streams. That's future me's problem. Am I gonna start running out of... No, my ME system is stocked. Which is what I'm doing. Go to the ME system to see if I have any more sawdust. I do. I've got plenty of sawdust. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn what I have into fiberboard. Let me just, Thing is, what would be nice is I put fluid cells in here, and I need to get them hooked up to things. But it'd be nice if you could use those in crafting recipes. And I'm talking about two specific things here, right? The fiberboard. Look at that. It uses a bucket in the middle, right? Simple. What the? Oh. 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 I don't need to use sawdust at all. I'm actually a moron. I don't really feel like setting that up right now. I'm turning all my sawdust into fiberboard. Spores. Maybe I will eat them. No, none of them are edible. It's gunpowder and redstone and maybe slime is edible. It's edible if you're in Terraria. And then this bullcrap is full of creosote oil. I want to pump that into the ME system. But in order to do that, I need to, like, build a big-ass pipe. I could go all the way over here and have to put in, like, a fluid acceptor on the top of this. I have to make sure that's not using too many channels or some nonsense like that. So that would be a pain. That would be mildly annoying to do. Yep. Steel production going alright. We got 118 slag. Why does it have a stack limit 32? They both do. Stacks. Not like I'm gonna be using 32 stacks of steel anyways. It'd be pretty amazing if I managed to do that. Alright. Turn my sawdust into something better. I don't know where my bucket went. There it is. Hopefully that's enough fiberboard for, like, a little bit. I got brass. I got ash alloy. I got all the things. You just, put them in awkward positions in my backpack. Yep. That's today's stream, being entirely inefficient. Inefficient? Big ads, pipes. It's really upsetting me, the thing with the chat. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore, but it's like I have to squint at the little stream preview and crane my head over to the other monitor. What a terrible day to be a small streamer. Ah, why do I have redstone engineering block? What is the purpose? I already forgot what I was thinking about. 2 safety water buckets of safety. 14 blocks of copper. Exploration stream, when? I was gonna provide an answer, but I don't know when I want to explore again. Let's see how many water wheels we can make. Hugo. What is better? Small water wheel or large water wheel? Okay, large water wheel has bigger number despite costing... I think large water wheel is the superior water wheel. Correct or incorrect? It's more efficient on steel, I believe, as they both require a steel ingot, just one. But I will need to make 1,000,000 water wheel segments, which I can do pretty easily. Let's be real here. Let's be real here for a second. Alright, is this... Turn that off. I don't want to have a catastrophe here. Give me that. Where's my furniture collection? I have 64 oak chairs, and I'm going to put them in the sawmill that's downstairs. And then I'm gonna have a whole bunch more sawdust that I don't know what to do with, and that's gonna suck. But the upside of this is I forgot. Anyways, I'm just gonna, yeah. And also this guy, I'm gonna pick this one up and I'm gonna put this one here. That's what we're doing. Ah. Oh. What, that was in bucket mode? How is... Huh? That's not in bucket mode, so it just does that? I need to figure out how to make this work so that it doesn't try to take it out when you... Ah. I screwed it all up. You know what I mean. I put one bucket in, right, and it's like, oh, there's already fluid here. I'm gonna take that back out, and that makes me sad. I don't want to take it out. But yeah, you know, we got mad phenolic resin, or whatever that is. We got ethanol. Actually, the ethanol went faster than I thought it would. Maybe I need to get more sugarcane. A nice sugarcane vodka. Small is better? Okay, but have you considered that space-wise the small water wheel would be better? But steel is annoying to get. Have you considered that? And I can use like half the steel if I do the large one. And that is my main thing. Yeah, that's my only thing I got. That's all I have. Please spare me. Hello, wooden planks that I have far too many of, it seems. Yeah, I'll just take 8 stacks of... Is that even enough in the tank? That's only enough for like a few stacks. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? You know what? It's alright. It's okay. I don't think we need that many. Do we need that many? We might need that many. Oh my gosh, we might need a lot. Okay, hang on. Let's say we make half a stack of large water wheels. Right? That means that I need 8, 16, 4 stacks of water wheel segments. Okay, I could make. Do you think a half a stack of small water wheels is good enough? Because then I would only need 2 stacks of water wheel segments, which would translate to crap. What's the ratio of stick to plank? 2 stick per plank. So that would only be 5 stacks of treated wood. 5 stacks of treated wood plank per stack of water wheel segment. So 20 stacks of treated wood. No, 10 stack. No, what? What is he waffling about? These water wheels are expensive, I'm beginning to realize. Whoopsie daisy. Here, give me that. Go! I'm gonna see how many I can make with that many planks. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Get in there. I gotta get this in my ME system. Well, I don't know how many I need to get, like, solid power output. I don't know the math behind this. I'm not a creator, you know? And I also don't know if, like, the excess can be used for other kinetic things, or if actually no, not that. That is dumb, and you are a fool for thinking that way. Anyways, next thing, that fill up with Creosote oil. All that Creosote oil. Get out of here. That's true. Wait. Because if each one of these is 256 SU, and I make 32 of those, let me just run some calculations. Just imagine I'm frantically pressing buttons on a calculator that don't have anything to do with what I'm talking about. That would make 8,000 SU, which is enough for 4 crushing machines. Which means... Is that a half of an alternator, and I actually need an entire stack for 1 alternator? Because I genuinely... I don't know how the math here works. Or is that not, like... I assumed that that number there, 256 SU, is the amount you get per water wheel. Or is it not? And I'm a fool for believing that way. And it's also not clear what an alternator needs, you know? What does an alternator need? I just know that if I put another alternator down on my current setup, it stops working and it gets mad at me and it says, "Hey, you idiot, you got too much stuff going on." I'm like, what? I just put down 1 alternator, you gotta chill out. A couple hundred? I don't think the water wheel setup's gonna be worth it now. I'm not trying to diss, but... $256 FE per wheel? Or like... Numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Ah. Staying... Yeah, give me that. Wish I could just put this in the hopper, but no. It breaks every... Wait. Huh? Why do I bother to question things? Go on creative and do some testing. You know what? We'll do that on stream right now, right here. Because I genuinely don't know enough. Can we make like a super flat? I don't want to get like spoiled on floors or anything like that. Yeah. Would that be? What if this just fucks everything up? What if this just ruins my main world? New world. Extra fake. Yes, I will play on hardcore. Nah. Creative. We'll do a super flat. Give me a bonus chest actually, and we're gonna use seed. I accidentally set my hand on the space bar. We're just gonna go with 17 spaces as the seed. Oh, what? It put me in the back rooms even though I picked super flat, did it not? Click this text if you want to go to a super flat test world. What? Why is this that? Huh? Why my spruce trapdoors? Okay, whatever. Water wheel. Why don't water wheel? What? Huh? Oh, wait, that's because there's a space. The important distinction is that there's a space. And I can't use JEI because JEI doesn't work and I gotta install the configured mod. I will install the. I would say I would install the configured mod. I'm gonna forget to install the configured mod. Look at that water wheel. That's not a thing you can make. That's blacklisted. Water bucket. Water. What is this? Fire water bucket. Heavy water bucket. A regular water bucket. And we need shaft and alternator. And can we just get like a cell? Yeah, redstone flux cell. And I already forgot what the thing was that mechanism had. What was the cable? Basic universal cable. Need those. And I probably need a building block. Stripped oak logs, thank you very much. Okay, check this out. Right. Are we serious right now? Why am I in the nether? Alright. Thank you very much for the super flat test world. Yeah, I very much appreciate the super flat test world. This is exactly what I wanted. And look at this. I don't even know how to get back. You know what? I know exactly how to get back. What am I? But what if? Well, what dimension am I in? No, it has to be the Nether because the Nether is the only place that. What if I make a Nether portal and it just spoils me on something? Give me obsidian. It's got to be the Nether because you can place water in the end. That's a normal thing. Flint and flint. It really, like, doesn't even work with the Nether. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I just remembered that I place it 2 by 2. Ignore that. I don't know why I'm building it anyways. Yeah, it's not gonna work because the portals are one way only, and I don't know what the command is to go to a different dimension. Oh. Okay. So, single player. Yeah, we'll keep it just to remember Let's reminisce. I'm not placing an end portal on myself. New world, extra, most fake. Creative. So. I would start that whole process over again. Water wheel. Water wheel, water wheel. Water bucket. Stripped oak log. Cable. Cell. Alternator. What else do I need? A shaft. That didn't work. Got an empty bucket. Look at that. Isn't that exciting? I'm trying to figure out how the alternator works. Overstressed. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It proves that the alternator is not rotated with enough speed. Yeah, whatever, man. Like, actually, whatever. Yeah, this... Why is that destroying the... what? But why? Cogs or speed controller? Okay. Yeah, you got a good point there with that one. I don't. Why did they kill themselves? Okay, that works, right? Ignoring the watery mess we're in, right? And now can't use that. Log. Cog. And then it's large to small, right? Large. No. Oh, because the water is evil. That. Wait. Okay, can I use a sponge in like the vanilla Minecraft way? Look at that. There we go. There we go. How much do we get with 4 water wheels? That's gotta be enough for something, right? Look at that. Okay, not enough speed. Oh, what's the speed controller, by the way? Is that like something that I can use to just take the place of a bunch of cogwheels, or? Let me just... Because it can't be that fast. It's necessary. Overstressed. So 4 is not enough for anything. Well, what's the music that's playing? This is familiar. Am I getting copyright strike for this? I don't remember where I heard this before, but I've definitely heard this before. It's gonna work. I'm totally getting copyright strike. It's over. Oh, look at that. I just need 8 water wheels. So 32 is enough to power 3 alternators in theory. Now let me see here. What if I pop another one on? Okay, it dies. Of course. This is not vanilla Minecraft, is it? I don't know. Is it a new song or am I just being a goofier? It looks like it doesn't seem to affect how much power is generated though. Now, if I simply... No, I can't do that, never mind. If I simply, like, build over here... Yeah, just gonna bulldoze this wall really quick. I have no respect for these back rooms. If I just duplicate it, right? Or does that mean 2 outputs, or do I have to make a separate machine for each one? And this is moving the same speed it was before. Okay. Okay. And so... That... Wait, no, that's not not what I was looking for. Water wheel... Wait, yeah, it just doesn't have as detailed information, so I wonder if it doesn't work in survival. I wonder where I've last heard this song. Alright guys, let me Shazam this really quick. We'll go up here using Shazam in 2025. It works in survival. Trust. What if I game mode? It doesn't work. They took away. I know I'm being an idiot. Actually, as you can see here, I just realized. I don't think that actually is how that works, because this is still showing a different description than it was in the main game. Oh, that's what. No, I was being an idiot. It was because of the engineering goggles. Because that changes the item's in-game description. You're so right for that. I apologize. Goggle. Give me those goggles. Pop those on. And then it tells you, yeah, that's what I was tripping up about. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That's on me. I was being a fool. But I mean, yeah, I mean, 16 water wheels, so... I keep wanting to type it without a space. So that is going to be, a stack of these, so 5 stacks of treated planks. Which is pretty doable, I'd say, pretty doable. So we're gonna go do that because I think I already have 5 stacks of treated planks in my inventory. Okay, ignore extra fake, extra most fake. Back to New World real. Oh, I should have looked back there in the to see if the FE tick changed. That's probably fine. Okay. Do I have 5 stacks of... Yeah, I got 5 stacks. Yada da da. I think I need that many sticks. Did I make too many sticks? Why is it splitting into 3? Water wheel. Something's gonna go terribly wrong here. Yeah, that's only enough for 8. What was I thinking? Because I need more of these. Right? What have I done? No, wait, I don't think I needed that. But yeah, wait, what? 32? Yeah. No, that's the right, correct number. And then, bam, bam, bam. Where's my steel at? Boom. Bunch of create water wheels there. Look at that. Now I can make my little doohickey, my little contraption. In the basement zone. Ugh. I already forgot the recipe for the thingy. But let's go ahead and make like all of these. Is it yeah. Because we'll probably need all of those. Now here's the issue. I don't know how I'm gonna go down there. I mean, I guess I could just make more treated wood planks if I lose my more treated wood slab. This seems mildly annoying at best. Oh, I need my cog wheels. I can make more. I have a bunch of small cog wheels. Just don't have big cog wheels. Damn, Minecraft playing the music today. Alright, watch me MLG water bucket this. I need both of these guys. I'll just use our oak planks that we have lying around in my pocket. Oh, wasn't that sick? Wasn't that awesome? You mean it wasn't awesome? Anybody could do that, and I'm geriatric. Okay. I think we just set this up in a big old line along the wall here, and then we'll put a line of blocks across like that. And yeah, this kind of sucks, but it'll do the trick. Right? So it's gonna be super ugly. I mean, let me use my plank, so, well, hang on, can I... Why did I think that was a thing? I'm just gonna use cobblestone. Who cares? This is gonna be buried under the base. Nothing is real, nothing matters. This is the basement, and only cretins like me belong in the basement. Is that... should I be worried? Aww. Oh, I have to put down more blocks. Because I screwed it up. Aww. Aww. Okay. If I do that... Now, is that where I was supposed to put the... Dang, that took out 3 water wheels? Is that where I was supposed to put the water? Yeah. Although, is that... No, that should be fine, right? There shouldn't be any more issues with that. Can't believe you blinked while I was doing my awesome MLG water bucket compilation. Fake fan. Check this out. Awesome MLG infinite water source confirmed. Do I want to like... I'm just gonna put this here so that there isn't water everywhere and then I get annoyed because there's water everywhere. I think that's a smart move. That should be good. I should make another mechanism tank. And I'm even looking up all that because that empty fluid. That's 4 iron and 4 redstone. That's like the cheapest thing in the mod pack. And it holds 32 buckets, and it's like, I only need 16, right? I can go put that on my stupid Creoseat machine that I have been... You now own this... What? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm good at counting. I have 17. It's so over. Why can't I bucket it? You know what? Awesome. Amazing. Fantastic. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I screwed one up. Why? Oh, it's because of this bullcrap. Because these indestructible carpet grasses. Give my water wheel back, you prick. It's not even flowing. Where did it go? Where's my water wheel? Don't make me make another water wheel. Oh, I'm stuck. Get me out of here. Where did it go? What the heck? Oh, it was in my inventory the whole time and I'm a freak. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what you're saying good to, because there's a lot of things that could be good or that could be bad and that you think are good. In an effort to be mean. A lot of ways this could go. None of them good for me. Okay. So the amount of cogs that I need is... I forgot how to make the big cog. Was it? Okay, it's just 2 planks. Okay. This is quite simple actually. It's it's everywhere. There's water everywhere. Everywhere, dude. Why did I think it didn't work the first time? Why did I think it would work the second time? It's fine. Check this out. I don't know why. Every time I try to place a... It's gone forever. I'm not even... There we go. And then I have to, like... contain the water because it's evil and water physics don't make any sense. That's a Minecraft issue, to be fair, not a Create issue. Okay. This time, I will place the cog correctly. Look at that. Can I put my alternator on this? No! You idiot. You need more cogs. Rotation speed. Yeah, let me see what a rotation speed controller looks like. Or what it costs, because I didn't look at the recipe earlier. So I need a precision mechanism. Golden five times? Does that mean I need to add the ingredients 5 times? That's like there's so many cogs. I don't want to make that. What do you mean random salvage 20% chance? There's like a 80% chance it even works. Look, I'm sure the rotation speed thing would make sense under normal circumstances, but I don't think it's the play right now. Unfortunately. But that's okay, you know. It happens. Give me the big cog. Give me the little cog. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Right there. And then if I wanted to extend it, I could just keep going in that direction. I could put a gearbox there, and I could make it go in that direction. And it'd be everywhere, and it'd be horrible. And, I forgot what the point was. Which corner of the world do I want it to come out? Do I want it to come out of this corner? Maybe, since there's nothing there. I don't think there's anything there. Maybe I forgot. Look at that. 45 FE a tick. That's like... It's like not even that much. But wait, I have 16, so I can put down 2 for a combined 90 FE a tick. Yeah, I could stack it higher, and then I could put a gearbox there, and a gearbox there. 90 FE a tick? These water wheels. Wait a second. Wait, maybe I'm an idiot. Wait a second. It's all about the cogs. The cogs. You don't even know. It's all about the cogs. You just gotta use more cogs. Cog there. Cog here. Cog there. Cog here. Look at that. Look how much this gives. Overstressed. Whoopsie daisy. Can I put it like here? Oh, that's 90 FE. And then okay, no, it's not like that. Well, yeah, but you know, I don't think that's how this works. It's not the cogs. Although to be fair, I think we have confirmed something. No, we haven't increased the amount of FE gained. What we've done is we've made it so we only need 1 alternator rather than the 2. And I think this also means that if I were to extend this, if I were to double it, it would be 180 FE. Which I can live with. Now, if I were to just... I don't know how the placement works. Can I put them like directly on top and just like have them both... but then... I don't know, I'm just gonna go for the linear build for now. Do I have enough space for the linear build? Barely. I think I know what I must do, though. And we'll just have this as like an extra outlet, because I think we get enough on our current system. We can use to the thing that you sent me. You did send me a thing. That's true. There are so many water wheels on that. I don't have the materials for that many water wheels. How many materials do I have? I need like 5 more stacks of treated planks. I have a little under 3 stacks. I need to like do more carpentry. Well, no, we can... Yeah, this... This is gonna suck. I don't remember what's above this. Oh, there's nothing above this. I'm gonna not be able to come up through here. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Yeah, there's a thing like an actual part of my base here. So this ladder needs. We're just gonna build all the way over to here, then I'm gonna staircase it up. That's right, we're bringing staircases back. Right, the laziest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot to put this back. That makes me irrationally upset. I had to fix it. Okay, pop those back into place. I don't have my water. I can't do my MLG water bucket. What was I thinking? No big deal. Up the trampoline. I might have to do more exploration. No, not really. I need to start automating certain things. Because, like, coke oven's empty. Yeah, we're running out of creosote oil. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Bam. Bam. 5,000, or what? 5,000. 5,000. That gets us some of those. But we still need like 8 more. Go ahead and pop this one off. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Bam, bam, bam. Put all these treated sticks. Did I do the math? No, I did the math right. I'm great at math. This is my one defining feature. Boom, look at all that. I'm gonna pop these in here. Like that. And we spend all of our steel. Where do they go? Where's my water wheels? I can't. All reading comprehension lost. I give up, man. I'm not even gonna MLG water bike. I'm just gonna jump in the hole. Look at that. I'm a genius. I planned this out in advance, even. Totally knew what I was doing there. Guaranteed. Where did my thingy go? Give me that back. And you. Take those. And you. Bucket mode on. So good at counting. Okay. Destroying all these, don't worry about it. It makes sense in your context. Give me that. Okay. This is fine. Except for this. And this. I don't want this anymore. Get this out of here. Be gone. Be gone. Your presence is unwelcome. Carpet grass. Ugh. Okay. Bam. No, why, huh? How does that work? Depraved. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I go and find another stack of cobblestone because I ran out. Build all this nonsense. Because I don't want water everywhere, because water is wet. It is kind of funny that the doors here are like bigger because it's like the lobby area. It's too bad this doesn't go. What if it went somewhere? What if there's a fake wall? Fake wall, fake wall. I've been very aware of the existence of fake walls lately. Anyways, this won't possibly be a regret in anyone's mind. bam. I'm short one. What? Alright, check this out. We got mad cogs in this business. We gotta use all our cogs if we want to survive. That's not where the cog goes. Nope. I don't want that. And then we put this guy here, right? We put that guy there. And then I put the alternator on, and it's gonna say something like, "You're an idiot, why would you do that?" Oh, look at that, 180 FE a tick. So yeah, basically, I'm a genius. What can I say? I'm gonna build a big old cable. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna do that, but I figured I'd introduce an arbitrary extra step for shits and giggles. I almost just made 5,000 shafts, which would have sucked a lot. I only need like that many shafts, and even that's kind of overkill. I was just thinking, I don't really need that there. That doesn't serve any purpose. I need this, and since I'm gonna put the alternator cable going up into that corner, I figured I might as well do like that, and pop the alternator on. The comically long shaft. Don't take that out of context. I'm giving a very disapproved look right now. I know you're thinking it's funny, but it's not. This is a serious context. We are doing very practical mechanical engineering in this Minecraft today. Yeah. So like, don't even think about it, mister. I love my mechanism basic universal cable. And then yeah, we're just gonna have that there. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this slab now that I think about it. You know what? It's got a neat little vibe to it. Now we could just plug that in when we're like, oh crap, I don't have enough FE coming out of my 180 FE a tick. And I still don't understand. Does that remove all of the mechanical energy out of my system? Or does it work in parallel with the regular mechanical energy? I need to learn more disciplines of engineering in order to understand this real-world issue that I face. Time to double measure. Oh yeah, at least I got 48 hot steel in the oven. But now what? Oh, I know. I'm replacing you. Boop. Oh, there we did it. We did the title of the stream. James possibly builds a giant water wheel farm, and I did it. And it's never to be seen again because I decided it's going in the evil basement. Can we take like a peek at it? Nah, you can't. You don't even get a peek. Nope. For my eyes only, pal. And guess what? After the stream ends, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna look at it, and only I get to look at it because I made it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think the bit makes any sense anymore. I'm sorry. What are we doing on like peculiar metals? We got plenty of silver. A little low on gold. There's like no copper in here left. I need to probably get more copper in my next... What am I saying? I can automate copper. Ow. My toe hurts. I didn't even stub my toe. It just hurts for no reason. Anyhow. Should we do some quest book perchance? Perchance? Quest book? Shall I partake in the quest book? Why do I have 32 copper wire? No, hang on a sec. Why do I have 32 copper wire? What did I make 32 copper wires for? You know what? I think I know what I did. I think I made like double what I needed for my alternators. That's just what I have now. Well, whoopsie daisy. I still haven't claimed all my rewards. There's a free jukebox for making a cobblestone generator. Wow. That's worth one whole diamond. Diamonds are so rare. I wonder how you get diamonds, like, for real. Anyways, yeah, my quest book's all out of whack. Ah, the brass age. I gotta make sturdy sheets, which means I need to set up compacting to facilitate steel and lead plates. Where is my blaze burner? I believe he's on the next floor up. I've been debating on this. Yeah, we got this goofy thing here, as you can see. Rather goofy, I must say, but we got our blaze burner here, and we've got this mechanical mixer and this mechanical press. I've been wondering if I should just move this downstairs because it feels kind of out of place up here. This is my mushroom farm / magic area. You know, this is the apothecary, so to speak. And I've got my little cooking pot full of liminal gem. Move everything downstairs? I don't want to move everything downstairs, but I think I will move those oddball create machines downstairs. And I'm thinking about making more specialized machines because, like, this is a pseudo-specialized setup, as you can see. I was also thinking, carpet dust is automatable. What all can you do with carpet dust? I don't think I really mentioned this, but, like, yeah, if you get a igneous extruder combined with a vacuumulator... The vacuumulator! Pretty simple. It requires an echo shard, though, and those are kind of annoying to get. But you can just get unlimited carpet dust, because, you know, it just produces that without a power source required, as far as I'm aware. What can we do with that? Because, you know, chalk, black dye... Black dye, really? That's... huh. Chalk, clay, that could be a really crappy clay farm. There are seeds, so you can get wheat, beetroot, melon, pumpkin. That's available really early. I'm surprised I never, like, did that. Confusing powder if you have a centrifugal separator. Slime spores, classic. I guess that's it. I'm guessing you probably want to automate it for this thing, because I'm sure this is reality alloy, of course, and my terrasteel nuggets. I'm sure this is infinity rod. Hey, I have grains of infinity, don't I? Or do I not? Aren't they like... They're somewhere around here. I'll put them somewhere. 15 grains of infinity. What was I thinking? I was like, yes, 15 grains of infinity. Just the right amount. Really? Are you proud of yourself, Past James? A lot of questionable things happening. Got a lot of miscellaneous dusts. Quartz dust, enchanted ash, gunpowder. Ow! Something in the carpet is stabbing me. I don't mean like the carpet in the back rooms, I mean the actual carpet. It's making me upset. The carpet here is nasty. I need to like get one of those rug doctor things. And before you say anything, it's not my fault the carpet is nasty. The person who lived in this room, the individual, the specific individual, I forgot what the thing was. Forget I was trying to be funny. Was apparently just the messiest person ever. There are so many ominous looking stains, and I dread to think what they came from. Is murder illegal in chat? Um, I would say, I mean, you know, is it cold-blooded murder? Is it for revenge? I think context matters. Buy a new floor? You know, I just realized, I don't know if I can see if somebody, like, makes a channel point purchase. But no, I think I will move these down too. I don't really want them up here. I mean, this guy can stay. I like the belt. Belt. Well, let me dye it. Do I have anything I can dye with? I don't think I have anything I can dye with. I'm going crazy. My energy cell. Of course. I was thinking about making the, it's in here somewhere. The portable item cell. You did do a minus... Okay, so I can't see when people buy channel points. I'm paranoid. I'm gonna look at the client. Well, what if the client doesn't even tell me because it happened in the past? I don't even know anymore. Twitch, fix your thing. Hugo appears to be verifying it. I believe you guys. I'm sorry, I appeared to be in disbelief. I will mine my stack of cobble. Okay, I have... Hey, hang on, let me just burn this cobble really quick. I'm putting this in here. Right, no cobble in inventory, and then we're gonna mine until I have a stack in my hotbar. And I gotta eat my jam. I do it for the fans. I want to hit Twitch affiliate status. It says I have at 24 followers now. Who even followed me? Because I didn't get a notification or anything. Maybe it happened while I was offline? Yeah, but weren't you already following me? Or did you unfollow and then refollow? Can the lava, or can the block not go into the lava, please? Thank you. You guys want to know something funny? I was, like yesterday at some point, I was like, you know, I wonder what Captain Sparkles is up to, you know? Because that's a universal experience, right? We all watched Minecraft YouTubers when we were a kid. That has to be a universal experience. I'm assuming everybody is exactly like me. I was like, man, I wonder what Captain Sparkles is up to, and he's not doing anything with his main channel, but he's running like his second channel, where he plays mod packs and stuff, and he plays like all sorts of things, and he does like daily uploads, because I'm pretty sure he's like full-time streaming now. Streams every day on Twitch. And you know what he plays? You know what he uploads on his second channel? He's playing this very mod pack. And he beat me to it. I can't even say he copied me. He's been streaming this mod pack before I have. So I'm basically just a Captain Sparkles clone now. Isn't it, I don't know what I was gonna say. Embarrassing? Almost got my stack of cobble. There we go. I will be the best Captain Sparkles clone to live. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I mean, I could make the atomic reconstructor, the little transfer, using brass casing. You can now make all the brass components create straight around the network. Can I get like a? I'm gonna have to look into it, I guess, because Create, like, talks about it. It's like, oh, you can go through the portal, but, like, how does it work? This looks ridiculous. Why is there a blaze there? What's with the parrot? I mean, it's not a parrot, but it's a parrot entity. Captain Sparkles is a James 32K clone. And it's like, oh, it works in unloaded chunks, but does it load the chunks in the other depot? Is this a chunk loader? That says once near a player. How does it load the chunks or not? That's not a player. I don't understand. But I think it is something I need to understand because my iron production is in the nether, and since the chunks aren't loading, I'm not getting any iron. Yeah, I need iron. It's a valuable component. Should I go check on my copper? I would like some copper. Waiter, 1 copper, please. This is the right way, right? But it makes me sad that I can't use this to harvest soul fragments right now because I'm using it for copper. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna have to find another soul fragment farm or something. But look at that. 11,000 viridium. Sure, whatever. I'll take it. I'll just take 5 stacks. And we gotta throw it in the crusher and then throw it in their smelter. I will watch a video on Create Trains. Or I'll say that I'm going to watch a video on Create Trains and then not do it because I am very unreliable. Like, what's over here? Oh my god, I've never been this way. Look at that. There's a copper coil block. That's like a genuinely useful crafting component. Because I keep going like, oh man, I gotta make another I used all of my copper coil blocks to make alternators. Is that the only thing it's used for? Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, you can also make other things from immersive engineering, as confirmed by this thermoelectric generator. How does that work? How does that work? Wait a second. Can you put that like over a lava block or something and it just gives you free power? I might become reliable. I've been thinking about it lately. Simple machine... No, that would be under generators. Thermoelectric. Thermoelectric generators are another option for power generation. Work without any temperature gradients between 2 sources, putting a hot fluid on one side and a cooler fluid on the other. So it generates energy because of the difference. The list really contains other non-fluid blocks which can be used as sources of temperature: blue ice, black ice, snow block, water, magma block, lava, block of uranium. I don't know the math behind this, but it looks like if you put water in lava, it makes 1,000 something. I'm just not sure what unit that is, or if it can be translated into FE. And what's over here? What's over here? Whoa. This area looks weird. Hang on, let me mark my steps. There's no branching path over here. I just need to, yeah. That area should be there. There's a bunch of chairs up there I should probably collect. Does it consume it though? Because it looks like you just placed them there. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is a staircase. This is a staircase area. This is a real staircase zone. Look at my highly inefficient staircase that I'm building. Right here. What if there's like 500 creepers up here? A staircase zone leading into another staircase? Is there like... Yeah, that's a dead end. Now that being a dead end, what if it's fake? I'm constantly thinking about it now. I'm constantly thinking about the fake block. There's also like so many fake floors I could fall through too. Blue ice and uranium. Yeah, where am I gonna get a block of uranium real quick? Chat, can we get one block of... Is it even an block of raw uranium? Block of uranium. Just need 9 uranium ingots. Oh boy, where can I get that? Raw uranium? Uranium grit? Crushed raw uranium? That requires raw uranium. Is raw uranium obtainable? What about uranium grit? It might just not exist. I think... See, I don't know. I've been hypothesizing that you get like these different things by getting the ore from... Oh, this one's no, see, we've already confirmed the Lens of the Miner doesn't exist unless it's some weird thing that I don't know about. But if that doesn't work, then it might just not be obtainable. So, I don't know. Maybe no uranium. Unlimited uranium, but... Toaster, huh? Oh! Oh! Look, you fall through those blocks, I bet. Or do you? The whole thing's made of... Oh my god, am I gonna die here? Oh. Maybe I should check this out later. Uranium grit was, yeah, just raw uranium or uranium ore or uranium ingot. Unless they're, yeah, that's uranium ingot. Dirty uranium dust, which I think is just the mechanism or multiplication tree. Uranium clump. Uranium shard. Yada yada yada, you know. But what do you expect? Uranium crystal. Get it from uranium ore. It's like, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Yo, hold the fuck up. Oh. Oh, I can mine it? Is this dangerous? Oh no. I'm scared to touch it. Oh no. What if I stumbled upon... It doesn't do anything. Wait, but it's like every texture. Look at that. Crossbow, I see flint and steel, a fish, other things. There's an apple and a bottle in it that I can't... Can I... Weird. Oh wait, which way did I come from? Oh, the only way. Right. I'm gonna make a staircase! I screwed it up. Everybody laugh. No, if I kind of shift walk on it, no, I can't even shift walk it on it. It's a bit annoying. So I'm not sure if that's important. Did you pay for a typing test? I told you I can't see the things right now because Twitch is evil. Jeff Bezos doesn't care about you. Did you pay the things for typing test? And do you want it, or are you being sarcastic because I ignored it because I can't see it? Oh yeah, let me do this. White, red, black. I'm just gonna use all the colors because I don't know. It'll help me remember. Ceiling. Ah man, my machine's probably running low. Oh, it's still got 20 and 15. Does remind me though. I need to figure out automating my burner fuels, cause oh, you got it back? Okay. It'd be funny if I just keep doing worse and worse in the typing test. Cause that's how my general outlook feels right now. Fell off as a human being. Oh yeah, I collected some copper because I was like, man, I could probably use some more copper. I could probably use some more copper right now. More copper might be useful right now. You should get more copper. 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 Bip. One error. I mean, it was put in there for a reason, but maybe the reason was just because, haha, funny item, funny error. I'm enjoying my Thursday evening Liminal Industries, however. What a pleasant activity. Alright, hurry up with that copper. Oh, I forgot it gives you all those nuggets. You have to do something with the nuggets. Oh, I have so many copper nuggets. But does the copper not have a byproduct? I don't remember anymore because I have worms in my brains like RFK. That's not true. That's an exaggeration. I only have one worm in my brain, and his name is Timmy. Oh, divide by 0 blocks? Did I mention that dividing by 0... There's 3 of them. Oh, a facade. Yeah, it looks like they don't do anything or they don't exist. Dividing by 0 is an awesome song by The Offspring. Shout out The Offspring. Gotta be my favorite band for real, unironically. Anyways, look, I'm gonna put it in the ME system. I'm gonna put all the copper in the ME system. Look, boom. And I can't see anything. Is there a way to like reduce the crafting terminal? I don't want to make another terminal, but I'm also like, I'm gonna make another terminal because this kind of sucks with the UI here. If I'm not trying to craft something in the ME system, then you know. Useless? Why are you hating on the ME system? What, you want me to make a massive chest? Is that what you want? You want me to make a... whatever creates thing is? I'm gonna say it. I think create is just okay. It's not even in one of my top 10 favorite mods. Because that list doesn't exist. I never really thought to care about it that much. Applied Energistics 2 is my favorite storage mod. What's the other storage mod that people use these days? I gotta look it up. Hang on, give me a second. I gotta do my due diligence and do my research. Minecraft storage mods. Sort by popularity. Um, that's not what I want. Not sophisticated storage. It was yeah, no, that doesn't help me at all. To be fair, I am looking at CurseForge right now, and CurseForge hates you. CurseForge hates me. Tom! Tom's Simple Storage. Tom's Simple Storage can suck my ass. I don't know. I'm getting so heated about it. I'm not like that defensive about it or anything. I just wanted to like do a bit, just a bit. Hear that train in the background? I wonder where that came from. What am I even doing anymore? Copper, but why? Let's see what the quest. Oh yeah, I gotta make a sturdy sheet. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get more blazes and put them in more blaze burners because we need blazes for our blaze burners in our blaze burner blazes, burning more blazes, more blazes to burn. Do we need more cages for our blazes? Yeah, Tom and his simple store. It's just a Minecraft mod. I'm not actually upset. I hate you, Tom. Not really. Blazebird. I'm trying to think. Something I really want to do. Well, not really want to do. I don't really want to do it, but I need to do is figure out how to automate like the cardboard production because we can make an unlimited amount of cardboard, but I'd have to like somehow pump it down here into the boiler. I could like make a new boiler, but that could be horrible. But I could make a new boiler. She blaze on my burner till I boil. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Let me do my best impression. That sounded louder than I thought it would be. I like looking at this error in my drawer. One turntable and one red concrete. Why do I even own a composter? My eye. Can I throw this? Aww. Can you make regular ender eye? Wow, you can. I don't know how you would get an Enderman. Is that something you can spawn in with like the summoning book? You can spawn in an Enderman, but it requires moderate soul gems and this bullcrap that I'm sure is a whole pain. Why is the frog here? My favorite advanced mob. Okay, bye bye, Hugo. Think, man, think. Okay, paper is easy. It just requires like a mixer, right? No, a press. You can make it in, or wait, that's banana frond. Automated shape crafting press, yeah. So all I would have to do would be to put the, I guess, a chute, but I need to separate the sugarcane from the berries. Is that something you can do with just like 2 hoppers and then? Cause I don't know how hopper work. I don't know how hopper work. No, that wouldn't be right. I could do what I have going on with these guys. Cause these use a hopper to output the thingy. I'd put the thingy. But I only want to output the sugarcane. I don't want to accidentally output sweet berries. Because those aren't part of the thing. I just want sugarcane. Maybe I put... at storage... Priority key, personal key, concealment key... Oh, does this have the key ring? I forgot that you can use the drawers as like a pseudo ME system, I think. Is that not a thing anymore? I don't really understand. Compacting half drawers. It was like, oh boy, I could really use 2x2 crimson half drawers that hold 4 stacks per drawer. Seems a little goofy. Shelf. So what is it? What is the shelf? What's that even going on about? Is there like a filtration thing? Conversion upgrade? What if the auto compacting drawer... I don't know, I'm trying to think, how do I get just the sugarcane out of this drawer? No. Item shelf? Item drain. What is an item drain? What does that do? Oh. Of course. That's not what I need, though. Satchel. Wow. What is rock wool? Huh. Huh. I guess that's a thing. Wait, how do you... They're the same... Wait. I think I'm overthinking this. This isn't even relevant to my thing. Item filter. I saw it right there. How does that work? How do you use that? What is the meaning of this? I could use a backpack and I could... Wait a second, wait a second. We make a backpack, right? Here we go, guys. We make a backpack and then we pipe the... with a hopper. And we pipe in our sugarcane. And then we pipe it out, and that's how we get our sugarcane. Except the hopper is going to get clogged because it's a hopper, and it doesn't consider what beneath it wants. And then, like, what mod has an item pipe I can use? Because, you know, Mechanism's got... What are they called, even? Welcome to the I look at crafting recipes for 10 hours and don't do anything part of the stream. Logistical transporter. Awesome. Not awesome. You need a base control circuit. That requires a metallurgic infuser. How do you get a metallurgic infuser? You're going to need osmium ingots and redstone furnaces. And osmium ingots require this thing that you don't have access to because I don't know how you get osmium in this game. And then the redstone furnace requires... So yeah, I love just saying shit. Does thermal have a thing? It's got a flux duct, it's got a fluid duct. Does it have an item duct? Duct. Is it removed? They just really, really want you to use hoppers. Like, come on, what am I supposed to do? What is a hive hopper? Hive hopper? Thermal has like a book, right? Do they? What? Thermal cultivation, of course. You get your radishes. Resident Ender. In fluid form. Oh, thank goodness, there's a hazmat set. To protect you from various hazards. Beekeeper. I like that, I like the beekeeper. What about, oh, didn't mean to get rid of my UI. No, let's get real. Let's get real here. Immersive engineering. They got conveyor belts. We like conveyor belts. Is that a simple machine? Item router? Item router is a block which will accept and redistribute items down filtered paths. Place it down and right-click to open the interface, which shows 6 different colors and different coordinated filters. When an item enters the router, it will be routed to an output whose filter matches the item, or if no matching filter is found, it routes to an unfiltered output. If the router cannot route the item in the first place, it will not allow the item to enter the router. Items also cannot be output to the side it was inserted from. Interesting. So all I have to do is make all of them but one side unroutable, and make that one side only route sugarcane. This seems like a simple solution to a simple problem. I just have to make an iron mechanical component, which requires a couple of iron sheets and a copper ingot, but I have that. That's easy. And then I have to put it into a conveyor belt, and then another conveyor belt, and then... Hang on a second. I get the whole, like... create, having the items be, like, in-world. But how do you drop them on the belt in the first place from, a storage unit? Tesla coil. What? Chute? Is it a chute that I want? It might be a chute. I think we were looking at chutes earlier. Yeah. I guess we gotta use a chute then. Then we can put like a... Oh no. Wait a second. Oh no. That's alright. I think we put the router like up here. Oh, this is awkward now that I think about it. Oh no. Router there, then conveyor belts over here, onto the create conveyor belt, which processes it over here, right? And then it gets dropped down via chute into some nonsense down there. But there's 3 steps, right? Compress in the paper. Then how do we get the cardboard? We have to use this guy, the mechanical press with a basin, and then to get the cardboard, the smooth cardboard, we have to use a mechanical crafter, which requires a brass casing. But we have a brass casing because that's the thing we have access to now. How do you work? Oh no. Oh no. What? Okay. I think I get it. I genuinely thought this was like a 1 block thing. And it very much is not a 1 block thing. As I am now realizing. Okay. It doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bad. Hang on. So this guy uses what is this thing called? A funnel. How do funnels work, huh? Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Funnels are ideal for transferring items from into inventories, and that's it. Direction transfer. Placed normally, it pulls items from the inventory. Placed while sneaking, it puts items into the inventory. Okay. The funnel can be flipped after placement. Rules apply for most orientations. This is easy. I think I used to have a chest here, and that's why I keep doing this. But yeah, I think those are my current plans. Get more blaze burners set up, and we're gonna turn this into a level 4, and that should give us unlimited power, or something like that. I don't know anymore. Does it just even matter anymore, man? Does it really matter? Bleh. But really though, I need to do like a 4-way distribution. Maybe another router would be the way to go about that. And then I'm trying to think, because this side would be easy. Maybe we do rebuild the boiler. But we need to make sure we have all the materials for that before we do it. Which is a little stressful. Ah. A little bit intimidating. If we rebuild the boiler, where are we gonna put it? Do we put it over here? What's underneath this? That's the portal. Maybe that's where we put it? What if we just build a new one from scratch? And we can deprecate this one. Maybe that's a plan. Two by 2x4 is the current size. I won't be needing that. I think we could probably route those into the storage system at some point. The spores. Crap, what am I doing? Plates. Whoops, wrong table. Iron mechanical component, please. Like, and then what? Oh, I'm out of redstone. Whoopsie daisy. Hang on, don't I have like? Yeah, I got plenty of redstone. Bam. I wanted to see really quickly. And do we still have like a bunch of random useless chests in here? This would be a good demo. 4. Perfect enough. Dang, really no wood in there. Okay, here's what I want to do. Bam, 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 bam. Quick little proof of concept. Bam. Oh my god, which way is north? Oh, they're color-coded. Awesome. Awesome. Filter. South, east, west. Right. And then this is kind of verbose. Is it a whitelist or a blacklist, though? I hadn't thought about that. is the router will be routed through an output whose filter matches the item, or if no metric filter routes to an unfiltered then output, the router cannot route the item in the first place, will not allow the item to enter the router. Okay. So, and I can still access it from there, right? So, does that evenly... That didn't do anything. Does it need power? Oh, wait. Is it T for top or B for bottom? Like that? Okay, you're losing me here. Wait. Wait, what does it mean? Does it need to be a hopper? Is that where I'm going wrong here? Make a hopper real quick. Okay then. That is a bizarre distribution, but sure. Oh wait, is this west? No. This is south. Now then, one on each. Does it distribute them evenly? Why'd you skip over your east? I mean, I guess it's random. Pseudo-randomization should eventually distribute evenly, so I'm not too concerned about this. I'm gonna use this as my distribution system for the final product of literally just fucking cardboard that I'm going to feed to all my blazes because they deserve the most premium cardboard. In any case, if I put that in there, okay. And what do I want to use as an example here? This goes back to my main issue, is that I can't do anything. Put that. Okay. Where'd it go? Give me that. So if I cover everything redstone. Oh, this doesn't keep its data when I pick it up, I just want to erase it. Right? You don't take it. But like, that's the issue. It's still gonna go into the hopper, and the hopper's gonna get clogged, or I'm not gonna know what to do. Wait. But, it's never gonna work in the first place. The whole point is to, well, yeah. I guess it's fine. It's whatever. Can I make a chute? Does a chute work with this? Iron sheet, iron sheet. Do we not have any? Whatever, let me go make it real quick. Me experimenting with dumb crap. Oops. Come on. You disappoint me. Alright. Look at this. Right. Where did it go? Oh, it's in the chute. Of course it is. And we'll put this in there. It's on the chute, it went to this chest. So we can use a chute, because that will be faster than... Okay. Ugh. Right, chute. Then we put it into two separate other devices. And they have to be equipped with the two separate other drawers. Got it. Yeah, this and that. Break, 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 break. That does mean that we do genuinely need these chests to make more shelves, to make more drawers. More drawers. Also, my inventory is a mess. Thank you for noticing. Okay. Intermission. We're going to the Nether and we're gonna find 1,000,000 cages. Because I could make these. I could make a cage. But this sucks. I'm not wasting all that iron. Well, they're just kinda hanging out in the Nether. So I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go do that, you know, nice little change of nice little change of scenery. Nice little change of scenery to open up my chakras. Something. Ooh, cannonball. Ooh, a lever. Ow. Okay, based on absolutely no scientific information whatsoever, I'm going to assume wildly and blindly that that is enough for now. I've also just realized I am lacking in steel. And you, my good friend, are not the yeah, I gotta go this way. I remember. I remember. Should I just make a new boiler entirely? You know what? We were messing around in the creative world earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at something. I just want to see what works as a boiler setup. Extramost fake, please. I have to use. Alright, now I got them. Okay. Tank. Right. That's on me. Aw, man. I'm pretty sure that's like pretty much all we need. I was thinking about doing something like this, right? Why did that happen? Guess we'll never. Okay. We got a big old 3x3x3 cube. That's cool. Oh, hi Zwick. Thank you. I finally have 25 followers. You know what that means? I don't know, man. I don't think I can hit Twitch affiliate because I think I need like a bunch more average viewers, but thank you for checking it out. Right now I'm in creative because I wanted to test this boiler design, but I'm gonna show you my gameplay in a second. I don't know if you know much about the mod I'm playing, but it is quite interesting. It's a mod pack that is about exploration and automation in the backrooms. I think that's quite neat. And I can't get these gosh darn mechanical pumps right, ever. Boom, look at that. And I need the steam engine or whatever it's called. That's what I screwed up on. Boom. Yes, I'm in the back rooms right now. It's true. I forget what I need to do. Was it? I think that's good enough. Okay, so that gives me a level 6 on size, so we could do this. And then... Is that gonna consume my cardboard if I... Each one gives 100 seconds, so that's nice. And then I just need to... do that. That grants me level 4 in terms of heat. But no water because I don't have this hooked up to my thing like that properly. Now if I do this, that makes everything stop working, right? Anyways. Let me just do this as lazily as possible. And get gearboxes. I can't use that. I keep thinking I can use that. Gearbox. Gearbox. Give me this gearbox there. Yes, this is how create works. This is actually the most effective create machine ever created. That's right, I'm the one and true ultimate creator. By doing this, the machine hates me. Why is it only giving me a 3 on water? My machine at home gives me a 4 on water. This is a load of malarkey. Is it because of the gear ratio on the... Oh, wait a second. I already forgot how gears work. No, not there. You know what, we'll work with it. Does that Does that fix my problem? Yeah. If it was purely just the fact that those gears weren't cool and fast enough. That would give you a heat level of 4. The fact that they're blaze burners, that's what I've been thinking about. The fact that they're blaze burners doesn't really do much, so it's like... I'm sorry, Zoik, this probably doesn't make any sense to you. But blaze burners are expensive, and there's like a mild convenience provided. But I do need blaze burners for other things. Trying to figure out... I think they have like an upgrade or something. This has to be fed with flammable items. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, the blaze cake. The burner can reach an even stronger level of heat. Automated using deployers or mechanical arms. Do I have to use those? Can I not just... See, now I'm thinking backwards and forwards and left and right. Because this guy... Hang on. Hopper. Oh, my favorite mod, redstone block. Why does it look like that? Hopper. And cardboard. Use this guy, right? Put a hopper there, and I put... That goes right in there. But... Oops. This guy... 270, right? Yeah, you don't care for that too much. So that makes me think, is there not a limit to the amount that a regular burner can hold? No, I think it caps at 1 stack. You know. That's more easy to automate. And these guys now. Let me see here. Yeah, it's freaking out because lowered the heat. I need a flint and steel. Yeah, it's a weird mod pack. I'll leave it at that. I do want to show you my base though. It's quite fun. I screwed it up. That's fine. Bam, 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 bam. That gives me the 4 heat as well, so the whole plot to use blaze burners for this, I don't think it's worth it. Although, with how I have it rigged right now, can I just... It looks like we got it going. That's nice. I've been using this creative world to test the create mod. The create mod's a bit above me at times. A bit beyond me at times. And with it being a 3x3 base, I can actually add more burners at the bottom, I think. Are you gonna let me do that? And now it's at heat level 5 and it has more stress capacity. Okay. This setup specifically allows for a good amount of development. Now, I gotta admit, I'm curious if I put another large cogwheel here, right? And a cogwheel here. It's gonna break my entire system again, but I'm doing it for science. Okay. It's for science, you monster. I can't ever get these cogs sideways correctly. Right. That's really fast. That looks goofy. 1024 SU at current speed. But look at that, unlimited water supply. So if I really wanted to, I can increase my water intake just like that, and then all I gotta do from there is Wow, I was not supposed to see that. Anyways. And then you got more size, and then you just add more burners, and so on and so forth. I'm not really too concerned about making the biggest thing imaginable. I don't think that's an issue I'm gonna have, but yeah, just looking into the rules and mechanisms for the boiler I'm trying to make. Zwick, would you like to see my base? My base on New World Real. And I gotta do something on my phone really quick. Pause the stream. I am messing with my phone and quite possibly looking at YouTube Shorts. That's a joke. I'm not looking at YouTube Shorts. It's something far more important and far more important. Did my stream die? Zwick, is my stream dead? I hope it's not dead. I was really hoping on it like not being dead. That's kind of like the whole. It's kind of like the whole point. So I sure hope it's not dead, because that would kind of put a dampener on things. Alright, I'm done doing the thing on my phone. The very, very important thing on my phone. I am at over 2 hours on the stream time now, so I'm not gonna mess around for much longer. Oh my god, my inventory. That does keep its NBT data. I don't want that. This was an item that I'm using to filter things. Oh, that's because my internet sucks, and I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be like that. It could be on your end. It is always fun to blame other people. Oh my gosh, why is it... It's just like that forever now, huh? It's never gonna stack with the other two. Forever taking up my precious inventory space. Anyway, sorry about that. But, you wanna see the base tour? I'll do a little base tour, and then, you know what? You know what, just... Special little bit, we're gonna make a sign. Do we got any sticks in my... I don't have any sticks in the system. One stick, please. Where are my planks at? Give me some signs. I'm making like a little to-do list. To-do. Make more blaze burners. Build new boiler. Relocate specific use case. Create machines. Then a little heart. Just for fun. Yeah, the base is pretty cool. We got like this sugar cane here and this hallway, and it's terrible, but it kind of looks like Subnautica. And if you go this way, there's a bit of exposed oil shale in the carpet down there, but that's a surprise tool that'll help with us later. I do believe that is relevant at some point. But yeah, I've been here pretty much the entire game. That's a random petal apothecary that I don't use and never used. I have an error in my drawer here. It's kind of cool looking. I have no idea what this is for, if it does anything at all. But it's kind of interesting. And then there's my wet sponge. This has had importance in the past. I have a chessboard. You can play chess on it, but I won't get into that now. My machine is dead because it ran out of fuel, but it was all turning earlier. You know what? Let me just pluck this out. I feel like I gotta, at the least, you know, give you the whole mechanism machine experience. So we gotta engage the clutch in order to disengage the hand crank from the rest of the system. Then disengage, and everything works again. And it's awesome. We got the alloy kiln. This is a classic. You use this to melt cobblestone into lava and make certain alloys, but I haven't used it lately. The coke oven. You put charcoal, among other things, in here to get cool coke. It now puts a ton of creosote oil, but I recently used it all to make treated wood planks. The Tinker's Smeltery, a classic, and as you can see I have a ton of stuff in here. And that is because there is no alloying in the Tinker's Smeltery. And a lot of the early metallurgy progression, like getting your iron in, you have to melt things down. You missed a lot of progression. This is one of my newer things. I've got a very small Applied Energistics 2 ME system. It's just an ME drive with a bunch of 1K cells on it, so it's like the smaller end. But, you know, it gets the job done. It replaced a bunch of loose chests and other nonsense I had lying around. So, overall, good thing to have. This is the bathtub. This is my jam. We drank a lot of jam in there. As you can see, this is full of coal coke. Just wanted to share. This is the circuit table. I have no idea what that's for. There are wooden barrels full of creosote oil that I need to empty because they're full of creosote oil. This engineer's workbench, which I use to make circuits. No, I don't make circuits. I do make iron mechanical components with it, though. Up here, we've got floor 2, classic. There's this big old conveyor belt spaghetti machine that I'm pretty sure could have been done entirely more simply, but this makes all these spores. These make redstone, slime, glowstone, and gunpowder respectively, which are all, of course, valuable materials, and I've gotten them in these kegs. And of course the numbers are all screwed up. It's a very weird automated system. And there's this pump here that pumps into that to keep the kegs full of water because they go through water. And you can see, look at them do their little thing. I haven't had any issues with it yet, thankfully, but I'm sure it's all going to break at some point and I'm going to be sad. This thing sprays water on things. This is a summoning altar where I summon blazes and sometimes skeletons and murder them for their flesh. Not that skeletons have flesh. Here's a crucible. You make certain weird things in it, and the recipes are really annoying because if you don't react fast enough, it screws you over and it deletes all your ingredients and you have to start over. And that's kind of annoying. And then I got this magic workbench. It's just a crafting table with extra slots. I don't know what to say about that. Here's the mixer where you mix things. I've been using this to make brass. The blaze burner has been a whole thing because you have to get a blaze and put it in the burner. And that is a bit troublesome because blazes are locked behind a lot of regression, but it is a point that we have reached in the game. I'm also going to show you the nether. The nether is really interesting. Here's my little farm. It makes sugarcane and sweet berries. That's how I make the jam. Liminal jam. But yeah, big spinny thing. Yeah, it's create for you. And it outputs them here, as you can see. We have a ton. And yeah, you can... The hopper, ignore the hopper, you have to put them in the pot. You put your glass bottles in here, fill them with jam, call it a day. Nothing else cool up here. But, let's see, what have I failed to show you so far? Boiler is the center piece. It kind of sucks, though. Yes, let me show you the basement. I have a trampoline. Boing. It's kind of cool. And as you can see, we got some machines going on down here, like our blast furnace, which produces hot steel, which we have to take out of the blast furnace's storage drawer compartment and put them here. Squirt water on them and turn into cracked steel because they screwed up my steel. These gosh darn create machines, you can't trust them with anything. They always screw it up. And over here we've got a mixer, which produces, generally speaking, redstone acid, which is a weird ingredient used for certain things. Industrial fermenter. I put sugarcane in here and it turns into ethanol, and the ethanol gets pumped in the refinery. And I use it combined with some of my creosote oil. I don't know what I did with my creosote oil. It's somewhere around here. To make phenolic resin, whatever this is. And I have to use that to make fiberboard. Ow, my throat hurts. It's so over for me. There's also a bunch of wires down here because I'm using alternators connected to my create machines to produce energy. And that goes through all this. That's a charger from Applied Energistics 2 that I use to charge Certus quartz crystals. Hopper above it, crystallizer. It crystallizes things. What can I say? Yeah, it's pretty much like most of everything. But let me show you the Nether, and then I'm gonna end the stream because I've been streaming for too long and I got other things I want to do. I'm talking too fast. My throat hurts. But it's probably fine. I have a microwave. It kind of needs power though. Axolotl plushie. The crushing machine that you can crush yourself with, but that would hurt. A flower. Mana pool. Another flower. I used to have stuff set up in this room, but I moved it in there because I didn't like the setup in here. But, yeah. This is an easel where I draw pictures like this one. And this one. And this is a cobblestone generator. And the Nether portal. The Nether is really great because it, you know, it's red and it's hot and it's the Nether. This is not the Nether. We are in the infinite library with an infinite number of books in an infinite number of spaces at an infinite height. Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. There's a lot of books and stuff here. There's a ruby block over there that does absolutely nothing. Trust me, I've tried. And yeah, you know, it's kind of a cool looking biome. I wanted to share that. As you can see, I burnt everything down and destroyed everything because I hate knowledge and I want the world to burn. But mostly because I needed ash to get ash from burning things, and ash is a genuinely valuable crafting component. And also, there's this little thingy that makes crimsite, and I can turn that into infinite iron, but it requires this alchemy catalyst, so it was a little complicated to get. I just remembered something. Alchemy catalyst can be used to unlock different things, like this. Once you turn blaze rods into another word, but then you can blaze rods. You can catch. It's only obtainable if you. Anyways, but yeah, it's a really fun mod pack. I glossed over a lot of the fine details, but you start out with nothing. You don't get like iron until you've played for a few hours. Then you can make like this nonsense. There's a point. Get this: you go to the Nether before you get iron tools, because you know you have to do the like speedrunner lava bucket thing. That's how I made this in Portal. And I just think that's so fun. That's a fun little progression thing. You can get all sorts of books and other nonsense from there. And, you know, I love that. But it's also a valuable tool for getting around because you've got the Nether 7-block transportation trick, and you do need to explore a lot in the early game to get resources. And, you know, I just think this mod pack's really interesting. You want to take a look at the quest book? You can see where I'm at. I'm like maybe a third through, realistically speaking. See, I've done chapter 1, 2, and 3. I'm in the start of chapter 4. But I just want to like zoom out. So this is chapter 1, pretty small. Chapter 2, pretty small. Chapter 3, getting a little bit more. And then chapter 4, and this goes on, and there's like all these branches, and this one's kind of scary. And chapter 5 has like all of this nonsense, so I think I'm less than halfway done. The whole gimmick is obviously you want to get out of the back rooms. I think it mentions that like up here somewhere. I don't know. Escaping. In order to get back to the overworld, all 12 eyes must be collected and placed in the portal frame. Only a single room is generated with a portal frame. The room has 4 entrances and an ominous heartbeat echoing from within. If you're confused, look back in the quest book on how to obtain the different eyes. And I'm not really sure how you're supposed to find the portal frame, but I'm sure it'll make sense. I have 1 eye. You find it in the Nether. That's kind of fun. But, yeah. It's got the whole you have to make all 12 eyes gimmick. And some of them are a little goofy. Like, I know that one of the next ones I can get is the forged eye, which is like a cannonball, and you put it under hot steel and a bucket of beer, and then you press it. You have to do that 100 times. So you have to get 100 hot steel and 100 buckets of beer. I haven't made beer yet. It doesn't seem that difficult. It's wheat and wheat seeds. It's just kind of silly. I could probably do that pretty quickly at this point. But, you know. It's just kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, I'm at the 2.5 hour mark. I'm gonna call the stream here. I think it's been going on for plenty long. And I've got some goals for the next stream. I'm gonna make my boiler so I can have more capacity and it's automated because, as you can see, the boiler ran out of fuel. And that sucks. So I'm planning on automating that by using my big sugarcane farm up there to make paper, and then make that paper into cardboard, which is surprisingly fuel dense. So I think that should work out pretty well. But yeah, end stream. Thanks for showing up. Bye Twitch, bye YouTube, bye Zwick. Have a good night.